Hey, what's up everyone? Josh Quinones here. Okay, so dropping your smartphone can probably be one of the worst things that can happen to your device or any device. Kind of like this Google Pixel 7 Pro that I have right here. As you can see, if you take a close look, the display is nice and cracked and just pretty much shattered. And this happened probably about within the first 2 days that I got this device. And Google was nice enough to send this out to me. So huge thanks to them for that. But unfortunately, I happened to accidentally drop it without a screen protector or case on it on a hard surface. And yeah, the screen is pretty much shattered. But I did go out and get myself another one like this one right here. It's perfectly fine. Nothing is wrong with it. No cracks, no scratches, nothing is damaged on this device at all because I did make sure to keep a case on it and a screen protector. Well, today we are going to be testing out the Unicorn Beetle Pro by SUPCASE. This is a two-piece case, as you can see right here. Got the top portion that goes on the display with a built-in screen protector, and then you got the back, which is a hard shell as well, and kind of like this rubberized material inside. And this case is going to give your device that ultimate protection, protecting the whole outside of the device and that display as well. So what we're gonna do is, before we take a really close look at this case on the device itself, we're gonna head outside with the case on the phone, do a little drop test and see just how well it's going to protect this Google Pixel 7 Pro if we do happen to accidentally drop it on hard surface. So let's go ahead and get to this fun part of the video, throw this phone around. Let's go ahead and head outside. All right, so I've made my way outside. As you can see here, we got a nice hard concrete surface right here. And just so you can see real quick, before we start dropping the phone, yes, this is a working device. We don't use dummy devices here on the channel. And I'll also take the case off right after the drop test as well, so you can look at the phone before we go inside. But let's go ahead and get started. I like to do a few real world drop tests before we just start throwing the phone around. So first real world drop test, what we're gonna do here is just, you're kind of sitting down, maybe having dinner, hanging out with friends. You forget your phone's on your lap, you get up, oh, and the phone drops on the floor like that. Let's try it with the phone facing up. So I had the phone facing down, let's face it up. Maybe you face your phone up like this. Let's go ahead and get up. Oh, it falls on the floor. Or maybe you're just walking along trying to put your phone in your pocket, your bag, your purse. You miss your pocket and it hits the ground. As you can see, the kickstand is coming out, but we can just pop that right back in. Or maybe you're talking on your phone, maybe someone scares you from behind, you get startled and you happen to accidentally drop your phone like that. Or maybe you just wanna have some fun because you know you got a really super durable case and you just wanna hold it up like that. I'm about 5'10", so I'd say this is about a little over a 6-foot drop right here. Boom. Or maybe you wanna throw it at the wall. Woo, that one actually sounded pretty loud. Maybe you just want to throw your phone around. Ooh, that was another loud one. Kind of scared me, but it's looking good so far. Here's one more drop right here. And you know what? Let's just do another one. Or you know what? Maybe someone wants to be mean, like my wife behind the camera there. Maybe she just wants to hit my phone out of my hand while I'm using it, just because she's trying to get my attention. So let's see, I'm using my phone, blah, blah, blah. Maybe she just wants to hit the phone out of my hand because she's hit it harder than that. All right, she's gonna hit it harder this time. I'm using my phone. Hit it hard, hit it hard, hit it hard, hit it hard. Boom. All right, so let's take a look at the phone. The cameras in the back are looking good. Let me go ahead and take the phone out of the case here. So you kind of want to start at the bottom here in the corner and then just work your way around. And try to do this without dropping the phone itself. Let's take the front piece off. It does have a built-in screen protector like I mentioned earlier. And the display is looking good. Let's see, that's just debris up there. Everything is looking good. Cameras in the back looking good. The back of the phone, I don't see any cracks, any damages. Let's try out the camera, make sure the cameras are still working good. Main lens, telephoto lens, ultra wide angle lens. Let's try the selfie lens. And yep, it's working good. So as you can see, this case did a pretty good job at protecting this phone with how many times I dropped it. So let's go ahead and head back inside and take a closer look at this case on the device itself. All right, so I've made my way back inside as you can see here. Let's go and take another quick close look at the Pixel 7 Pro itself. As you can see, no cracks on that display. Case did a good job at protecting that. Going around the sides. The sides are looking good as well. Taking a look at the cameras in the back, cameras looking good. The whole back of the phone. Doesn't look like any damage was done to this device. So the case definitely did a good job at protecting this phone right here. So as I mentioned before, let me go ahead and swipe that. All right, as I mentioned before, this is a two-piece case. You can see it does come with a built-in screen protector. Now, if we look pretty close right here, you can kind of see that there's a little circle right there, and that part's going to be for the in-display fingerprint sensor. It's going to help it work better with it. There's a little bit of adhesive underneath this screen protector right here. So let me go ahead and snap this on. What you're going to want to do is snap it on first, apply a little bit of pressure right there just to make sure it sticks good like that. And you can go ahead and push out the air bubbles, but since I've already put this on and taken it off so many times, it's probably not going to be perfect right now. But as you can see there, does work with that in-display fingerprint sensor really good. Now what we're going to want to do is throw this phone in the shell. So let me go ahead and do that. I kind of like to start with the bottom first. Otherwise, sometimes this part, it's a little bit flimsy, so it'll get stuck under and not really snap in right. So I like to do the bottom first and then work my way to the top, and then just make sure it snaps all the way around the edges. So you can see it fits on there nice and tight. So the phone is definitely in this case nice and secure. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall out if you do happen to drop it, as you've seen from my drop test. Very rugged look in the back here. Now this case isn't going to be for someone who wants a super slim case on their device. It's going to be for someone who wants that ultimate protection. Maybe you work a construction job, or maybe you're outdoors a lot, or maybe you're just doing something dangerous almost every day and you really want that good protection for your device. Well, this case is going to do that for you. If you look at the camera module right there, as you can see, we got a nice deep cutout. So if you do happen to accidentally drop it flat down on a flat surface like that, it should protect those cameras in the back. Now this also does have a kickstand, so I can pop it out like that, and it does snap into place. So if you want to watch videos, or maybe just have it standing up like that for the clock, or to look at notifications, you can do that. You can also use it kind of as a pop socket, as you see right there. And then to snap it back in place, just kind of push up like that, snap it right back in. Going around the sides, you do have some texture on both sides, as you can see there, just to kind of help with grip. It's not the most grippiest. It's not like a grippy, rubbery, super grippy material, but it is going to help a little bit with grip to keep this case from, accidentally slipping out of your hands. Going up to the top, it is smooth. We do have a cutout for the microphone. Going down to the bottom, we do have cutouts for the microphone and the speaker. And then we have a little flap right here to cover that charging port. You do have the option to cut this off if you don't want to, constantly be opening it and closing it, but it's just to help kind of, keep the dust out of that charging port if you do plan on keeping that flap right there. Now, looking at the display itself, as you can see, the top and the bottom lips are pretty deep. So if you do happen to drop it flat down on a flat surface, it should protect that display or keep it from hitting any flat surfaces, especially if you like sliding your phone around on the table or a desk and there's a little bit of debris. You don't want to scratch up that display. And that's where this in-display or this pre-installed screen protector on this case right here comes in handy too, because that's also giving you that extra protection for this display. And you also have the option of popping it off if you already have an existing screen protector. So if you have an existing screen protector, you can take this off, or maybe you just don't want a screen protector, you can take that off as well, or leave it on for that extra protection. Like I mentioned, it does work very well with that in-display fingerprint sensor. Now going to the buttons, nice and clicky, nice and responsive, as you can see there. Let's go and check out the volume rockers. Working good as well, nice and responsive. An overall good rugged case, definitely great for protecting your device, as you've seen from my drop test. Let's go ahead and check out wireless charging. Okay, so going over to my wireless charger here, let's see if wireless charging does work with this case. You might have to find that sweet spot. There it is. So just to kind of show you where that sweet spot is, just pretty much right in the center, as you can see there. And this phone is wireless charging. So let's try it again. See if it's gonna work. Boom. So wireless charging does work with this case, even though it is a pretty thick case. But there you have the SUPCASE Unicorn Beetle Pro ultra durable case for the Google Pixel 7 Pro. I also did forget to mention that there is a cutout there in that pre-installed screen protector for the earpiece speaker up there, and also for the front-facing camera, that selfie camera. But overall, what do you think? What are your overall thoughts on this case? If you do want to pick one up for yourself, I will have a link down in the description below, so you can check one out for yourself and get that ultimate protection for your Google Pixel 7 Pro. Also, let me know what you think about the drop test, and if there's anything else you might want me to add to a video like this, just let me know down in the comments. I might take it into consideration. But thank you all so very much for watching. If you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. Thank you all so very much for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you on the next one. Boom. Peace out.